7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Hey guys, here we are today. We're gonna have a go at putting the Tentsile Stingray. So we'll have a little quick look inside just to make sure we have got everything. So we got the waterproof outer casing, a couple of pegs, I think that's bungee in there as well. Then we got your ratchet straps, heavy duty. And also Tentsile itself, the footprint. And also inside you should have the instructions, and also it has got a couple of, I'm not sure what they call them, a couple of pegs or whatever they are to hold it down. What I have done, guys, is I put a tarp down just to stick the manufacturer's warranty, to be honest. You know, if you're out in the woods, it is going to be a little bit, you know, bits poking up, and it does say in the warranty, you know, if it's down to yourself and not making proper preparations, it'll void the warranty. It's a lot of money at the end of the day, so do yourselves a favour, maybe either clear the area completely or maybe put a tarp down. They're not expensive, you know, a couple of pound, considering, you know, the tent is a few £100. So what we're going to do is, I've got me and the kids here today, we're going to have a go at putting it up. It's a little bit windy, weather is lovely. We're going to have Tyler and Shakayla behind the camera, and we're gonna try our best to put it up anyway. I haven't had a look on the instructions. I have seen a couple of YouTube videos as well, and we'll take it from there. Here we go. We've got the straps now. We're going to stick them on a tree. It does say in the instructions, make sure the tree is 10 inches in diameter. Obviously, if it's too small, the tree will snap, so just be careful, guys. Take the band off, which holds it all together. Back it on your wrist, that's quite safe. And what we're going to do is put the ratchet straps, unravel it, stick it around your tree, put it up nice and high. They do say 1.2 meters, you know, for safety reasons, just in case, you know, maybe due to our own faults or something, maybe we fall out there, maybe we've got a sharp object. So nice and big, nice and high. For me anyway, I want it quite high off the floor, to be honest. I don't want to fall out there like I did when I had a hammock and I couldn't use the hammock properly and I ended up falling out of it. There's the one. Just leave him down for now. On to the next one. Oh. Again, be careful, guys, and make sure your trees are not dead. Because to be honest, a lot of trees in here, when I first came in, they all look quite well, but as far as I'm aware, there seems to be a big problem with some kind of tree, tree problem with some kind of bug that's eating them, and unfortunately the trees are dying, so it's down to us, guys, to make sure that that's fine. There we go. Here's the second one, on to the third one. Try and keep them all the same height, guys. I think it makes it better. Oh, he's a big tree, this one. Oh, we're losing it. That way again. Then two. If there's any dead branches on the trees, just pull them off. Help you out a little bit, pull him through, make sure he's nice on there. So if they look roughly the same height as well, they do say again in the instructions, you can adjust them roughly the same height, it will help. Here's that one, job done. Just pull them all in a little bit. Oh, a bit of a cough today, probably like everybody else. Here we go, open him up, take off the strap, put him in your bag so you don't lose him, guys. Let's have a look. Pulls. Try and figure out which is the front and which is the back. I would imagine the front's got a point in there. The back is flat. Nice. I don't think it's going to fit. Big gap I got here. Look for the eyes. Feed them through. One. Two. I'm trying my best not to do much editing, to be honest. I want to show you guys how long it actually does take to put it up. I haven't put it up before. I have looked a little bit at the instructions. I'm not the first one to put it on the internet. So sometimes, you know, with the editing, it can make things seem as if it's a lot easier than what it is. At the end of the day, with my reviews, I'm trying to be as honest as possible. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm not here to lie. I have bought this product myself. I haven't been given it a review. Put him through. Nice. They do go quite nice as well, fair play. And what they say is, get the strap, put it up through. Just put him up. Just give him a little bit of tightening. What I would do first is just get him so it's kind of equal, to make sure you have got him. So you can get all of them in first before you go tightening up too much, because you may have to pull it one side to the other. It's quite far away. This is a family one. It is I think it is the biggest tensile they do at the moment. This one is quite at the end. I'm just going to give him a couple of pumps, this one, just to keep him going. Just to hold him in, just to lock him in a little bit for me. Good, good, good. On the other side. To be honest, I thought it was going to take a little bit longer than what it actually is, to be honest. Again, nice and straight on the strap. These are big straps, they will hold a lot of weight. But like they do say, be careful of the trees, make sure the trees are secure, because where I was going to do it, over on my little base camp, little pump on that. Lock him back off. Job done. He's good. Back to the other one over this side. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Trees are a little bit out of zinc, but they do say this, you know, I can get a ratchet on there or another one on there possibly. I can move it around the tree a little bit more. Just remember guys, they do say if you're not in the right place, come on, just go a little bit on this side. If you bring it round, come around by here, just if you come around by here, rather than having it like that, because obviously the line isn't 100% straight down the tent, so what you can do is bring it round, and by bringing it round obviously gives you a different part of the footprint, which will then in turn straighten it all back out a little bit more. I think I gotta go to this one a little bit as well. Let's pull this one round a little tinkle more. Looking good, looking good. And the other one, come down by here. It's like they say with a Tentsile, if you look at a tree, sometimes you can turn the ratchet straps round a little bit, and by turning them, we'll pull it all back straight again. If you look down the tent, come by here, look to the floor. If you look to the floor, where the line is, they do say, I think it's that tag, or one of the tags in front of you, close to here. As you look down there, if you can try and get it as straight as possible to the tree. It is a little bit hard to see, because obviously I got the tarp on, but obviously I'm just trying to make manufacturer's instructions and to keep the warranty going on. I don't want to pay all the money and then due to my fault or yourselves' faults, you know, and then they won't give your money back. It's not fair. As you can see guys, we've got it up now. It hasn't taken too long. There has been a little bit of stopping in between, you know, just to adjust very ever so gently, but from now I'm just going to carry on filming. So we're going to pull them a bit tighter at a time, just a little bit extra. Here's one, knock him off a bit, go into the other side. Pull him up a little bit more. Nice, ratchet him off. Make sure you do a couple of pumps guys, and if you don't, it may pull it back through the eye. Not bad, not bad. What I've done is I've tautened up the end lines now of the flat ones across the back. So I come to the front now, and hopefully up he goes. Give him a little pull. Just remember guys, if you leave it too saggy, as you're pumping up on a ratchet, it'll fill the spool up rather quick, and what'll happen, you'll find is you'll end up having to release it and then pump it back up again. Windy today, but they do say in it not to put it up in high winds. I suppose, you know, mainly it's for our safety. Luckily I'm in the woods. If you was outside in a bit more of an open space, it'd be a little bit more awkward. Not looking too bad, guys. Getting up there. In regards to pulling it, I'm not sure how I had to pull it, to be honest. With these straps, I would imagine they're a couple of ton straps. You know, they're the same as what you would get on, you know, on a lorry type scenario, you know. So here we go. Have a little look down there. If you can go down the front, Squealer. Got it?
Yeah.
There you go. If you can tell guys, it is a little bit off. You know, it doesn't have to be 110% perfect. I thought it would have been a little bit more perfect than this, but to be honest, it's rather fine. It is a little bit, but apart from that, here's the bag. Pumping it side, pumping up, pumping on. The reason I want it off the floor a little bit higher is when there's me and the family, this is one of the bigger models for the family, so obviously I want to pump it up nice and tall. And in regards to being high, I have my little daughter, she doesn't like being out in the woods, so I'm going to try my best to make it better for her, to be honest. Because it is hard to get out, guys. Sometimes you just got to do it. You know, we all talk about it, don't talk about it, do it. Even myself, who is an outdoor person, we all struggle to get out. You know, if it's not work, family, or whatever it may be. Well, that looks good, doesn't it? Huh? Is it not? Woo! I'll tell you what I have done wrong is I pumped it up before I put the things inside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop it back down a minute and then I'm going to put the sticks in. Obviously it's my bad, I've made a mistake. Get the poles out, don't forget to stick all the stuff in there. Now look what we've got. Got 2 poles. Nice. They do say the newer models, or the old, there is 2 models. One for in, some go inside, some go outside. In regards to this one, it looks like it goes on the outside. Feed them in. The other one in. Get this one up. Now for the meat, look at that. Okay. What's that one then? Oh, that one is. Like a spare one. So you give me a spare one. Still filming?
Yeah.
I don't know what that one is here. I've opened it up and I've got one of them. Maybe they put a spare one in because if one of these does tend to break, or maybe some, you know, the chances of one of them bending, snapping, I don't know. I've never used it before, so I can't say. But maybe it's either accidentally put in or maybe it's a spare one. I'm not sure. Again, feed them in. Put a little hole in the top. Net. Now to come into this side, there's a little zip at the front. Open the little zip up. You see in there? I'm not sure if it's meant to go under or over them straps. I don't know. Well, for now we'll put them under and we'll push them up that way. We got, boom, pop them in there. That one in there. Job done. That range. Open the door. Here we go. No, we don't need to open the door on this one. Make the eye there. Stop there. Make the eye. Yeah, so here we go, guys. We've put them in. Push them up now. Nice, nice, nice. Pop them in there. Pop them. Same with this side. Pop them in. Lock them in there. Nice. Happy days. So there we go, guys. We've got the poles in, fly nets. The difference between the Stingray and the Vista is the Vista comes with a separate fly sheet. I suppose in the summer, with the fly sheet on this one could become quite hot. If you just want the outer shell or the footprint part of it with the Vista, I'm not sure if it's slightly smaller, but I know this is the family size one. And due to that, with a fly sheet, I prefer it with a fly sheet connected, to be honest, because it's just another something you've got to try and put together. more, I would imagine more problem to fall apart, or not so much fall apart, sorry, just a bit of an inconvenience, you know. Things ain't easy, regardless of what you do in life. So that's it. What I'm going to do now is pump it up in the air. I'll tell you what I'm going to do first. I'm going to put the fly sheet over the top. Let's have a look. What is it? Let's see what they say. You get a fly sheet. Not a fly sheet, the waterproof sheet, I should say. Again, comes in handy having the tap on the floor, so you can chuck it out and not have to wreck your few £100 Tentsile tent. I think they say the logo goes by the door. The main door, I would imagine. So we'll probably get somewhere along them lines. Just open it first, just to double check. Yeah, that looks about it, something like that. So take it around. So we've got the outer waterproof protector. Stick him on, just wrap him round, put him on, onto the straps. Same for this one. And all we're going to do is come on this side now. I have got it a little bit high, but no big drama. So again, couple of straps round, take them round. They do say to keep it a little bit further away from the underneath part, from the fly net, like something to do with ventilation, which obviously stops the water coming down. But as you know, anybody that's got a tent will know, most tents, if not probably all tents, do have condensation. There are two ways of doing putting the fly sheet on. If you want to, like, they do call it storm mode, I think they call it. So you can obviously strap these on the inner side to hold it all in tight. Maybe after I've put it up, we've had a little play, I'll take these off here and we'll put them into storm mode. But hopefully we never have a storm. It's a little bit saggy at the moment, guys, because there is there are bungees to pull it taut. Tyler, do you want to pull that side a minute, mate, to see how it looks? Pull that peg in, mate. Pull it outwards and downwards. Pull it out and down. Yeah. As you can tell, guys, there you go, happy days. I think we're there. And that would be your Tentsile. I'm going to pump him up. We'll take him up in the air and we'll get inside and have a look, is it? What I have done, guys, obviously I did it wrong to start with myself. I wasn't following the instructions right, and I pumped it right up. I was overly keen on seeing it off the floor, like most of you probably are. So there we go. Pull him taut yourself. You know, the taut you can get it, the better it is. Again, like I said, if you don't pull it taut, when you try to pump these up, it'll fill the spool and it'll catch on the inner sides. The same as any ratchet strap. Whatever it's used for, hold him tight. Get a pump on him. Here we go. We fly in. We fly in. So we're up in the air. What I'm going to do for now, guys, I'm just going to stick this on the inner side. on here for now. Oh, it's got a bit of an echo under here. Let's pop that in there for now, I think. Maybe pop that one in there. Pop them two together, I think. Happy days. Fucking pimping. So here we go, guys. So far, that's what we've got. Let's have a look. That is high off the floor. When you get in, I would imagine it's going to go down a little bit. Tyler, Kayla, do you want to stand underneath so you can see how high it is? They do say 1.2 meters, guys. You know, that's the kids are 1.2. By the time you get in there, so if you go to their arms, I would imagine if by the time you get in there, it will come down roughly to the 1.2. But if you're looking at that from there, it's not bad. What do you reckon, guys? Let's have a look round. We'll get from down by here. Just get a little bit of a further distance on him. Unfortunately, the sun is out, guys. I don't know if you can see it properly. I'll try my best. We're cooking with gas now, guys. So what we're going to do, we're going to get in and see what happens. Again, guys, we have got a tap on the floor. I think it makes sense to put it on this. If you look, the kids can take their shoes off. And obviously, you can pull them back up or even leave a tap here. Maybe if you pegged it down through the night. I suppose things may get wet. If it does rain, it will drip on it. So if you only stick stuff that isn't going to... Go on then, Kayla, you're going to get in. Go. It is a bit high off the floor, guys. Tyler, give a bunk up. By a foot. Get a foot. Push a foot up. There is a ladder I think you can get for it. I will either make a ladder. Again, it is high off the floor if you're going to go in through that way. Get in then, move over, Shakayla. Move over then, Shakayla. Help Tyler in. Get in, mate. Tyler, get in there, mate. If the kids were a little bit more energetic instead of playing on a computer all day, they're finding it rather exciting. Come on, mate. Unfortunately, guys, this is the kids of this day and age. A lot of kids have probably never used their arm muscles to ever get in, especially my kids sitting in on a computer all day. If it was an Xbox inside there, they'd be in there straight away. Took a while, guys. As you can tell, they are in there. And it is, again, as you can tell now from there, that is probably less than 1.2 off the ground. So I'm going to get in there now and we'll give you a little view from the inside. So here you go, guys. We are in the Tentsile Stingray. I can feel the trees giving us some a little bit. Obviously, as the strap starting adjusting, grabbing tight, there are bits on the trees that, you know, like the vines going up. So as you're tightening it, or as it's tightening itself, especially with somebody a little bit like me. I'm not too fat, but I am tall, so I am about 14 stone, give or take some 100 kilos, I would imagine. The two kids, a few kilos, so we could call that 200 kilos. This tent will do 400 kilos. I wouldn't want to push it to the max like anything, you know. I'm sure they tested him more than sufficiently to hold, and I would imagine if you were to stick more in here, it probably would last. But I don't want to go much further than what the manufacturer's instructions say. There's a little bit of adjustment needed for inside. Maybe I can pull it a little bit taller on the inner side so you don't slide down, you know, but that's... It ain't bad. What do you reckon, kids?
Amazing. Good.
Okay, isn't it? Don't let the dog down, Tyler. They do say some of them are dog friendly. I will have to go online and have a little check up. Maybe send a little something over at the Tentsile just to see if this one is one of them dog friendly ones. So obviously the ripstop nylon, very strong. Have a look down in. I don't know if we can get it. Not bad. Up in the corners. I suppose for holding some stuff in, maybe putting a little bit of stuff up there. There are some straps in here as well. There are some bits and bobs up here as well, maybe for putting some lights. The one thing they could have possibly done is round by the door, around by this area. We go round and have a look. Whoop, slide around. Where they've got the door, if you can see over here, on the waterproof protector over the top, maybe what I could have done, I have got it on, you know, I do a lot of fishing, bushcraft, all kinds of stuff, and on some of my tents we have got, you know, I have got a door on there. They could have put waterproof zips, and maybe, you know, you feel like you're a little, when you're in here, you're secluded in here, you know, and you can't see a great deal outside. Whereas if I was fishing in some of my tents, what they could do, or what they have done, is they've got a zip, it's got a protective waterproof seal, and just if somebody comes, you know, maybe I can just unzip the door and poke my head out, have a little look round. Whereas at the moment, I don't know if there's anybody outside looking or not. But I gotta be fair, it is fantastic. Again, like I said, guys, I have bought it myself. Here we go, guys. Just the last little thing, there is a little zip in here. You can put your bits and bobs in. Happy days. As you can tell, you can see underneath. But it looks good. We'll have a little look again from the outside. So there you go, guys. There's Tentsile, the Stingray. I think it is the biggest footprint we have. Connected to the trees. The kid's still struggling to get in there because, again, all they know is Xboxes. Guys, the Tentsile Stingray without the waterproof net over the top. So if it's not raining, or you think it's not going to rain, which if you're from where I am in Wales or in Britain, we can never be too sure, unfortunately. But there are times when it is hot and we don't need it. Which then what I was saying earlier is, when it's like that, at least you can see, because in there is a little bit, you know, not being able to see out. You are in the woods. You never know what's around. Safety is key. Get out, enjoy yourselves. Go on, boy. Go on, go. Go. You in? Where he's in there. You in? Oh, well done. She's in there. And there you go. Undo the doors. Let's have a look. And that's it, the Stingray.
Hello. Thank you much.
There we go, guys, the Stingray up, assembled. You want major, getting grips to it next time will be easy. My personal opinion, guys, it wasn't that bad. Trying to get out in the wild, getting it done. Next time, it'll be easy. That's us on our adventures. We'll see you next time. From me, Tyler, and Shakila. We'll see you next time, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave any comments down below. Thank you. That looks like it, guys. It's up, a little bit relaxing. Kids seem to be enjoying themselves. Not bad. I do like it. A little bit of hard work sticking it up. First time, like anything, practice makes perfect. But like I would say, guys, do it. If you can get outside, it is hard. You know, we all think about it. We all talk about it. But it's like Nike would say, just do it.